It's April Fool's Day, Sarah. Have you pranked anyone today?
No, because we're recording the day before.
I was really trying to stay in the fourth wall or whatever it is.
April Fools. It's not April Fools to us, but it is to you as you're listening, which I don't think has happened to us that many times over 10 years. I don't know.
I haven't looked at a calendar.
That's a question for ChatGPT. I'm thinking about it, because here's the thing. It's almost like I've circled back around to my kids with the physical pranks.
Mm-hmm.
Because any sort of psychological prank they are onto. The second I try to be like, oh my gosh, you're going to believe what happened, they're like, yeah, April Fools.
It also is hard to not be mean with the psychological pranks.
Yeah.
The most effective April Fool's pranks Chad and I have ever done is one year we pretended to just be speaking a nonsense language to each other and two of the girls. And they looked at us like we were crazy. And we did it a long time. We kept it up for quite some time. And it went past funny into Jane being really, really upset about it.
Oh, no.
And so this year I am putting googly eyes on everything in the refrigerator. And it's just going to be fun and silly here. That's what we're doing.
Well, my best and worst one was when you froze the cereal. Remember that one?
Mm-hmm.
You could freeze their cereal. And they loved it and they laughed. And then they wanted a real bowl of the cereal. And that was the last bowl of the cereal that had been frozen. And then they cried. So that was not the best time. I did get Nicholas one time. I called him and convinced him that I had been arrested because I didn't know that I had an outstanding speeding ticket and there was a warrant for my arrest. And I was at the jail. And I got him. He thought I was at jail. He thought I was in jail.
Was he relieved or upset on the other side of that prank? Because I know that he is a worrier, and that's a lot for him.
Well, yeah, that's why it was a mean exploitation of his Enneagram 6 nature, which I don't even think I knew about Enneagram 6 at the time. But, he was mad. He was like, oh, my God, I can't believe you did that to me. But now he's like, I can't get him either because you can get somebody like that one time, and then they're on to you. So... But Felix is really, really excited and really into it. And so I kind of want to get him. I just got to think about how. It's going to have to be, he's really into his tennis shoes. I guess I could tie that would be funny. I bet I could just tie them in a tennis shoe garland. He has several pairs.
Okay, I like that.
Tie every shoelace together.
Not mean. Has kind of a wacky Wednesday feel.
Yeah.
I like it.
Maybe I'll do that. I think that's
a good plan.
That could be fun.
It's so hard to not be mean with it. Even when your good intentions are there, it's just what kind of state? I'm in a state right now where I don't want to be pranked. I'm just going to put it out there. I'm a little soft right now. I don't want to be pranked. There are other times when I could handle it better, but you don't always know, right?
Well,
you don't always know the recipient where they're going to be.
I mean, I watched a lot of, what was that show, Punked? It was for the audience. The prank is for the other people. It's not for the person participating.
Yeah.
It's for the other people, around going oh my gosh. There's a lot of those shows though on YouTube now. My kids watch a lot of that stuff where people do wild stuff and break stuff and see how people respond and all that kind of.
I cannot believe how much our kids enjoy America's Funniest Home Videos still. How is that still working for people? I guess the slapstick just never ends.
There's just, I think that's a monkey brain situation. That's not, I feel pretty confident that if you did an MRI on people watching America's Funniest Home Videos, it would not be your prefrontal cortex all fired up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm sure that's true.
Yeah. I laugh. Listen, I laugh. Sometimes it's funny.
It's okay. I'm not mad at anybody for laughing. I'm just surprised. I'm surprised at the staying power. Ellen also loves What Would You Do, which I can't believe is still on with John Quinones. The situations where they said, again, also kind of mean, kind of traumatizing what they do on that show.
Now, I do like those because that really gets to my Enneagram 1 nature. I would definitely do it. I really would like to get caught with him. And I don't think about John Quinones, but that is how my brain works. If somebody is in distress, every cell in my brain is you can't be the one that walks by. You can't be the one that walks by. You have to help this person. Even though my husband's never the ones that wants to stop and help. We drove by this poor woman who had her car door open, had pulled off a pretty narrow road and was just vomiting profusely out the side of the door. And I was like, should we stop? And he's like, and do what? And I'm like, I don't know. Say, are you okay?
Give her some water.
Give her some water. Dang.
I know. We have made it so difficult to know what each other want in situations like that. I'm really struggling with if somebody hasn't been to church in a while, I want to reach out and be like, I miss you. I also don't want to pressure people. And so many people have all this church baggage, where it feels like recruity or culty or something. I never really know when and how to step in situations like that. And then in public, if somebody's struggling, I don't want to embarrass them by making a big thing over something. But I also want everybody to know that, like, we are each other's business. We're in this together.
Oh, I think you text. Everybody's lonely. Everybody's lonely. So I think you always lean at the reaching out end of the spectrum for sure. We've gotten a little far from pranks. But that's probably why we're responding to pranks. Is this what America needs right now? Pranks?
I think that's a good question. Curious how you all are approaching April Fool's Day this year. Is that what your homes need?
I think it's mainly back to our previous conversation like a month or so ago. Like any April Fool's that leans on the whimsy, not the prank. Do you see what I'm saying?
I do.
Yeah.
So that the googly eyes are the whimsy, right? That's just fun and silly. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I'm looking for now.
We fixed it.
Fun and silly. I care enough about you to go out of my way
to make you laugh.
To make you giggle for a second.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. I like that one. All right, we fixed it.
We fixed it. Thank goodness. We can fix at least one thing. We really appreciate you being here with us. Don't forget to come on over to pantsuitpoliticsshow.com where you can become a member of the Spice Cabinet or simply sign up for our free subscription to get new episodes sent straight to your inbox, along with the ability to watch some lives and read our weekly essays. And because the treats will get us through, you can watch Sarah tomorrow with Chelsea Devantes, one of our favorites, the host of Glamorous Trash, talking more about careless people. So you got an appetizer today, and you can see more tomorrow. You only need a free subscription to see that and to participate in the comments. So we hope you'll do that. We'll be back in your ears with a new episode on Friday. Until then, have the best, most whimsical weekend.